Well, no parent should ever have to do what my next guest has done. In 2009, Ren Pedersen lost his beautiful daughter Amy to an aggressive childhood brain cancer. And in the wake of that heartbreak, he's made a decision, one that's changed the future of brain cancer research in Australia. He made a promise to his daughter and to every other child battling the unthinkable. And since then, Ren has raised millions and millions of dollars. He's a great fella, helping fund world-first clinical trials right here in Australia. And now he's launched his $1 million mission. He's asking 1,000 people to give $1,000 to help fund a cure for brain cancer. And I'm grateful to say that Ren joins me on the line. Good morning, my friend.
Mate, it's so good to chat, Peter, buddy. I can't thank you enough for your interest, my friend.
Anytime. So you're trying to raise $1 million by asking 1,000 people for $1,000. It's not a bad idea.
Well, buddy, I've got our researchers now who tell me they need $1 million to get this drug delivered, Pete. We have discovered a drug compound in the lab that is curing mice in the lab. And, buddy, what we've got to do is expedite this process, and we've got to get the drug delivered to the bedsides of the children. And, mate, I'm up here in Townsville in North Queensland, but I've spent a lot of time in Brisbane. I have an intimate relationship with the doctors and oncologists and caregivers at the Children's Hospital in Brisbane. And, mate, I'm sure there are many of your listeners at this very second who have experienced brain cancer or cancer in some regard, buddy. So this is a mission to cure brain cancer and holistically help humanity, I guess, Pete.
Okay, so how do you want to do it? Are you asking businesses, or are you asking Are you asking people personally for the $1,000? I mean, we can help you. We most certainly can put it out there for you.
Mate, it's called the 1,000 Club. So when I was approached by the researchers, they indicated to me they need $1 million. And, mate, I'm just a blue-collar crane driver, and I thought, how can I do this? And I thought, well, surely there's got to be 1,000 people in Brisbane or Queensland across Australia who can afford 1,000 tax-deductible dollars. And, mate, we are dedicated to raising this $1 million to get this drug delivered to the bedsides of these children. There is no more streamlined, efficient form of charity. We are dealing straight with the scientists who will deliver drugs to hospitals across Brisbane and Queensland, and we can do it ASAP. The quicker we raise this money, mate, is the quicker we save their lives. And, Pete, it's embarrassing for me to ask people for money. I'm a sort of fairly proud person, but, buddy, if there were more kind people like yourselves and your good listeners over decades past, I might be having breakfast with my daughter this morning, and that's not going to happen. But what we're going to do is try and enable parents across Queensland and Australia to beat this brain cancer, because it is an insidious thing, my friend.
Oh, it most certainly is. Well, Ren, can I kick it off?
Buddy, I would be honoured to have you kick it off. All you do is just Google Ren's $1 million mission. We have fairly solid socials on Facebook, Insta and all that, buddy. All you do is simply tap your credit card, Pete. It is literally that easy. You'll get a little certificate. You are effectively becoming a shareholder in life. And paediatric brain cancer and DIPG kills more Australian children than any other illness, Pete. And, mate, I promise you, you'll be part of a very special club, and I promise to honour your investment, my friend.
Okay, well, I'm happy to help. I'll donate $1,000, Ren. How do I do it?
Mate, all you do, just jump on Facebook.
Yeah.
Just Google Ren's $1 million mission. You'll have a link come up. You just push that link, and you either just tap your credit card on a QR code, or just put the credit card details in. It is literally that simple. It's a matter of seconds.
Okay. Ren's $1 million mission on Facebook. So everybody head to Ren's $1 million Facebook. I will donate $1,000 personally. What I also might do here is I'll ask around the halls of 4BC and whether I can put some money together for you, and let's see what we can come up with.
Mate, if there's anything I can do, I will travel anywhere in Australia anytime. If there are any opportunities for me to get a foot in the door. You do that because I do not take your help for granted, my friend, because, mate, we're doing it tough. People have had a gut full of charities. Everyone's knocking on the door. But I tell you what, there is no more important cause than saving children being tortured to death from brain cancer. And mate, as soon as you click that button, stand tall, my friend, because you will never make a better investment in your life, I promise you.
Well, Ren, we do appreciate you jumping on. Ren's $1 Million Mission. Don't give up. I tell you, if there's anything you can do for me is come back on the program after my holiday. I'm going on a bit of a break. I'll be back after the 2 weeks winter break. And when I'm back on, I want to catch up with you and let's see how much we've raised. I'll pass the hat around here at 4BC and I'll ask my colleagues up at Channel 9 any way we can help you. I'll ask my 4BC listeners this morning. Look, maybe people don't have $1,000. We don't know, but
anything, mate. We have kids collecting bottles and cans for 10 cents, mate. You know,
okay.
anything at all, my friend.
Okay, so there's $1,000 from me. I've just received a text message from Rob Smith from Tyrepower. He's the general manager of Tyrepower here in Queensland. He's a lovely fella. He's just donated $1,000. So there's $2,000 this morning.
Beautiful. That is $2,000 closer to a cure this morning. And watch out. Follow our mission. You know.
Yeah, I will.
This is not a corporate thing. This is just one dad working directly with the scientists. When my daughter was diagnosed and we were flown down to Brisbane in your fine city there was no cures, no treatments, no anything. So it's taken us 15 years and we've finally found a compound that is curing the mice in the lab, and we have to get this over the line. And the more help that we get from kind folks like yourself and Tyrepower and businesses and individuals across Queensland, the quicker we can get this damn thing delivered and get the kids out of the hospital and get them back into school and playing and functioning again, Pete.
Well, Rob, Ren, what I might do is I will challenge a few businesses, a few advertisers and a few people we know, and let's see what we can come up with. And why don't we get you back on sooner rather than later, Ren, and we'll get this happening. It's people like, as you mentioned, Rob from Tyrepower. He's just thrown some weight behind it as well. We'll keep it going and let's see what we can do.
Beautiful, mate. And if there's anywhere you think I can be, consider me in your hands. And, mate, let's face it, there are businesses out there. If you can't afford $1,000, kids who are dying, have a look at your business model. So, mate, you're a gentleman, buddy. And let me know what I can do to help you. And I can't thank yourself and 4BC enough, Pete.
No, good on you. You just stay in touch, Ren. That's all you can do. We'll let's throw it out there. Good on you, mate. Thanks for the call this morning. That's Ren Pedersen. And if you head over now to Ren's $1 Million Mission. It's on Facebook. Ren's $1 Million Mission. He's looking for 1,000 people to donate $1,000. We've got $2,000 here this morning already. We thank Rob Smith and the team at Tyrepower. They've thrown $1,000 in. I'm going to go donate $1,000 as well. Let's keep it going. 133 882. If you've got anything you can donate this morning to Ren's $1 Million Mission, let us know. It's 3 minutes to 7. We'll do sport in just a moment. Pete has phoned through from St. Lucia. Pete, good morning to you, my friend.
Yeah, good morning, Peter. How are you?
I'm very well, mate. Very well indeed. You'd like to donate a bit of money to Ren and Ren's $1 Million Mission.
Mate, we're coming on board hopefully in a month or so for advertising with Jamie.
Oh, yeah, fantastic.
$2,000. We can put in $2,000 from the smoke alarm guys.
That is, there we go. I've just written that down. That is absolutely fantastic. $2,000. What's the company?
The company's name is the Smoke Alarm Guys. We install domestic smoke alarms.
Smoke Alarm Guys. You are absolutely unbelievable. There's another $2,000. Thank you so much for that, Pete. We look forward to having you here at 4BC as well, mate. That is fantastic. Thank you. You have a great Wednesday. $2,000 from the Smoke Alarm Guys. That is now $4,000 we're up to this morning for Ren.